Hey everyone, I'm Rob and welcome to the test drive. If you've seen some of my social media posts lately, you may know that we just moved to Boston a little over a week ago.
How's the U-Haul?
It is a giant piece of shit. It is both very large and very shitty over.
There's a couple other things that have happened lately. We wrapped the Jeep, we put a full F45 graphics package on it. But I'll show that in the next video because I do have some more videos planned for that vehicle. And it's kind of an interesting time right now with the global pandemic because it kind of puts a limitation on some of the content that I can make. But I do have some content planned for my own vehicles. So over the next couple of weeks, we have some exciting stuff planned, and then we're gonna get back into the normal reviews here very soon. So in this video, we're doing something kind of interesting, something that I never ever wanted to do, and I'm kind of sad about it. So we moved from New York, and I never had a front plate on my car. There are a lot of vehicles in New York that don't have a front plate. A lot of BMWs, obviously much higher end vehicles as well, and the chances of getting pulled over for not having a front plate or getting a ticket are pretty low because it's not that serious at the end of the day. Half the country doesn't even have front plates. So there's a lot of states that don't have a front plate at all. And I never put one on mine. I bought it brand new, so there was never a bracket on it. And I was like, I'm not gonna drill holes or have the dealership drill holes into the front of my car. However, in Massachusetts, it's a little bit different because you actually will fail your state inspection if you don't have a front plate on your vehicle. So I just got Massachusetts plates about a week ago for my car, and now sadly we're gonna have to put a front plate on. If this front plate happens to fall off, it would be very unfortunate. But for now, we're gonna put one on here, but I'm not gonna drill holes into the front bumper. So here's what I did. I went online, and this is not sponsored by the way, but I went online and I bought a US Millworks quick release front plate bracket, and it actually goes into the tow hook on the front. So that means we don't have to drill holes. Now it does look kind of weird because it's gonna be off to the side, but like I said, I don't know how long this front plate's actually gonna be on this vehicle. But obviously we gotta get the car inspected since we have plates. Can't be driving around with my New York State inspection, even though that's not expired for another couple of months here. So in this video, I'm gonna take you through actually attaching this plate, and we're gonna see what it looks like, because I'm kind of curious. I know I'm not gonna like it though. So if you've ever wondered what this little thingamajig is on the front bumper of a BMW, or well, lots of vehicles have these. This is a tow hook, and there's a little hole that goes all the way through here. That is gonna allow us to put the plate here and not actually drill holes into the bumper. And because it's the quick release plate, that's actually the most expensive bracket that US Millworks sells, but we're gonna see it. Apparently you can take it on and off much more easily, and I think you can move it a little bit too so it doesn't actually block the front parking sensors, because it is an issue with a lot of the brackets that go into the tow hook is if they're not adjustable, you're actually gonna trip this sensor here, and it's gonna be really annoying anytime that you're backing up or anytime you have the sensors on. So the interesting thing is when you order the bracket, this is all you get. This is basically a taped up piece of packaging, and we're gonna use my key like we pretty much always do to open things. So if you wanna know what I paid for this, it's 138 bucks. So this is definitely one of the more expensive brackets that you can get, but it's probably the best one out there. So what US Millworks recommends doing is actually watching the install video, which it looks to be 15 minutes long, and they say that the installation takes about 30. So because I'm not an expert, I'm going to watch this video and follow along with it, but I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. So something important that you're gonna have to figure out is kind of where you want it aligned, because if you do it this way, like I like that better, but then you're blocking the sensor. So if you put it like upside down, then it won't. But because all of these are mounting holes, you can kind of figure out where it looks best. And I don't really think it looks best anywhere, but I think we're gonna pick kind of over a little bit more. That way it doesn't block the sensor. and it doesn't block too much of the grill either. So far what we did is we basically attached the tow hook portion to the plate mount and didn't tighten it all the way. That gives you kind of some room here. So you can, once you get it in there, you can adjust it to the contour of your vehicle. Then you can actually screw these in so that it's firmly tightened to that. So instead of having it dead on, I may decide to move it over a little bit and kind of contour it better on the vehicle since it's not centered. So we're like half of the way there at this point. We basically have the tow hook piece attached to the normal assembly, and then this quick release is what makes all the difference. That's what's gonna allow us to basically pull the plate on and off really quickly instead of having to take the whole assembly apart. If you look, I think this is what we're actually gonna have to do. We're gonna be low and all the way to the right. That way we can still avoid this. We're actually contoured pretty nicely here. So my initial plan was that, but I actually kind of like this. It doesn't look awful. It could be worse. Kind of sporty off to the side too. Now that it's on, the only thing we have to do is remove the little hair clip thingy, this thing, and it just comes right off. So if you're going through a car wash, for example, you would definitely want to take this off to prevent it from like getting damaged or something. But I mean, honestly, this is pretty secure. You could even probably just drive around with it like this. I would just be a little worried at high speeds, so that's why I think this little hair collar, whatever they call this little hair tie thing, is definitely good to have. And unfortunately, it actually does block the sensor still. So that's just something that I guess we're gonna have to live with. So once you understand what all the little pieces are and do, you could probably install this in under 5 minutes for sure. I think they tell you 30 because in the video they kind of go through and explain everything. And I mean, again, once you understand it, it's really easy. I could do another one of these again in probably a couple of minutes at the most. So I think this is pretty good. We'll keep it on for now, and then if it happens to fall off later, you know, that would be unfortunate, but we'll see. So thanks for watching. There are so many more videos that I have of my own vehicles for the next couple of weeks, and then a lot of reviews in the works coming up here very soon. But for now, make sure that you stay safe, stay inside, don't go anywhere, keep away from other people. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm on the top of my parking garage here. So yeah, I'll see you soon.
You know I got it made. Yeah, things been going my